At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Harris and Embiid are manning the post position. Maxey out there with P, and it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Not many games left, and MP is the favorite now, Greg, to win Rookie of the Year. What a first season it's been for him.
Yeah, it's his award to lose at this point. An incredible feat, proving all the haters wrong.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Shot clock at 6. And it's Wiggins missing. To the paint, Curry with the steal. Kicks it out to Wiggins. No good from outside. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly. And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Wiggins. He had 27 points last game. Buries the long-range jumper.
Play not forcing anything, just waiting for his time, collecting points in the flow of the offense.
Here's P, and he caught that pass and full stride on his way to the big slam.
Gives a team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Wiggins right side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Harris.
It's the aggressive part of Andrew Wiggins coming out of him, forcing the defender that time to get his hand in there.
We saw Andrew Wiggins take a big step forward when he went to Golden State in 2020.
A lot of people think that's a subtle change, but I actually think it's a lot bigger. When you get a player of Andrew Wiggins' caliber who is born to score, and you adjust some of the shot selection and how offensively he's staying engaged, that's a big difference both physically and mentally. That's been a big uptick for him along with his defensive presence. Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
He hits the second from the line. And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Barry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me, it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom, so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. And so the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency and character, that's what made it special.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Green, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Embiid, the pass to P.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Down low. And slam dunk by Harris.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Thompson. 76ers getting the bucket. Curry with it. Picked up by Harris. Count it.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
It was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Substitution.
For the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Mike Muscala. Draymond Green comes in for JaMychal Green. Thompson, he's checked in for Kuminga. And Curry subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Maxey, that's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Maxey's got his second basket of the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Front court is Thibault and Harris. He out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, P in the last game against the Bulls made a big difference. He ended up with 8 points, and his aggressiveness allowed him to make an impact from the charity stripe as well. That was just the latest chapter in what has been a very good stretch of outings for him. Can't afford to take anything for granted going into tonight.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Maxey passes to Pete. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And 12 points for P.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And there's the pass to Poole. Back to Curry. Green against Harris. The 3 from Poole. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous. But nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall.
He's off on the first. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Now, here's Poole. His last outing, 16 points for him.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State, trailing by 17.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Thompson for the triple. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, raise your hand if you're surprised that Klay Thompson racked up 3 more points.
To the middle, here's P, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
First one falls for him.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Mike Muscala is checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Looney, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Jordan Poole. Then for the 76ers, Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's James Harden in for Maxey.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Warriors trail by 16. Curry finds Wiggins. Muscala with the ball. Passes it to Thompson. The three. He can't get it to go. The 76ers have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Here's P. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. 16 points for P.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Kuminga with it. Harris is there. Kuminga down low. Guarded by Harris. Just 5 to shoot. From about 19 feet, the shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's P, guarded by Kerr. P with the bucket. P's got 10 points in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Curry from the arc. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 8.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
The shot and game clock separated by 4.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Curry against Embiid. From 15 feet away, tips it, and it's James Harden with the rebound. That shot, no good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team. Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from P in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Guard pair on the floor. It's Curry and Thompson. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's P after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Harris outside. Inside, it's stolen by Green. And the foul on P. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 15-point game. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who scored a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he can communicate that quite well.
And so here is Golden State. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And that one's good. Wiggins.
The length of Wiggins helping him out. They're able to stretch it up on the inside and find a shot.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Here's Maxey. Second chance shot, and Embiid lays it in.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Timeout called the Warriors. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that that could improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business?
Change here. Poole's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. P.J. Tucker comes in for Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Pete. Poole kicks to Thompson.
Substitution on the
Some
court.
changes. Mike Muscala is checked in for Green. Green comes in for Kuminga. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. Now here's Wiggins. 10 points for him. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
Curry outside. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. 76ers on top, running away with this one.
66.
We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. We got to get solid defensively.
Clearly, Greg, he's not happy with his team's aggressiveness on the defense. Clearly, Steve calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They're going to need to if they want to win this one.
Substitution on the court.
.41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Philadelphia moving the ball around. He with the bucket.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Thompson passes to Poole. Dishes it to Curry. Wiggins surveying the floor. Here's Poole. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Poole can make some of those inside off-balance opportunities look easy.
And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Here's P, guarded by Curry. Here's P, tries again. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.